A really easy to make cookie recipe to show your dogs you love them. Preheat the oven to 350 and in a bowl add 2.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of all natural, ideally organic peanut butter. Check the label to make sure that there is no xylitol in it. It's not good for doggies. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, sticky, a cup of water, and 1 fancy egg. Well, it doesn't have to be that fancy, but mine's fancy. I like the color of it. Give it a stir. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. It's going to be really thick. You can use a paddle attachment with a mixer if you want, but I just prefer to do it by hand. It was faster, and the mixer weighs 5,000 pounds, so sometimes I don't like to pick it up. So in the bowl, keep mixing. Ideally, what you want is to have the same color consistency throughout the whole dough. Then I throw it down onto my marble to get it kneaded out. What I'm really doing is just making sure that all the baking soda and the flour is mixed in. And you'll know it's mixed in once it's all one color. And if you do have your mixer, again, just with the paddle attachment, mix it on a medium speed until it is all one shade of beige. So this is a good arm workout. Knead. And then bust out your roller. This is an antique that we've had forever, and you're gonna roll it out into about a 1/2 inch thick layer. I didn't put any flour on my board just because the peanut butter is so oily. It was really easy to get off from the cutters once I put them in. So if you want to flour it, you can. Just make sure you put the flour side down on the baking sheet when you cook them, but roll it out and then grab your handy dandy cookie cutters. And I found these great cookie cutters on Amazon and a couple of fun dog shapes. So we got some bones, putting it down on my Silpat. I've had these Silpats forever. If you do a lot of baking, you probably have them too, but if you don't, I would highly recommend Silpat. They make baking easy. Actually cook a lot of things on top of them for easy cleanup. And then I love this shape of this dog cookie cutter. I had to press down a little harder. I made these legs. So that one's gonna become Louie. And then we have Moses, who's our Anatolian. And so double the dogs, double the cookies I'm making. So I'm making one in the shape of Lou. And this one is Moses. Anatolians have a curly tail, so that's Mo. Louie is short for a lab. He's an English lab, so he's got little tiny legs. So I'm giving him a legectomy here, making him a little bit shorter. And of course I love them, so I have to give some hearts to them, little heart cookies, and I'll cut out a bunch of those. The dough's really easy to work with, and I mean, you can eat it. It's all natural. It's stuff that we eat. They don't taste great. I mean, you could have a cookie with them, but you'd probably only want a nibble. I did try them just to make sure they tasted okay, and yeah, they're fine. But perfect for dogs. So you'll get them all cut out, get them down on your Silpat, and then you're going to stick them into the oven for 20 minutes to bake. In they go, set the timer, and we're good to go. See how they turn out. Voila, beautiful cookies, little doggy. Let's give one to Lou and one to Mo. Of course, wait for them to cool off. This was about 20 minutes later. And Mo is eating his. I think they love them. Enjoy.